Bear in mind.
There's a bear in your mind?
No, like it's like a figure
How
of
did it get
speech.
in there?
What? No.
Is it okay? Does it need water?
No. Why do you care about the bear so much?
There's such a small space in there.
Okay.
It's so tiny.
The bear's fine. I'll use a different phrase. Be aware.
There's clothing for bees now?
Good day, my fellow snackaridoo. Welcome back to EmKay. My name is Jack, the snack that smiles back. And today I'm stepping back from the memery that gives me an insufferable rage. And we're going to enjoy some more respectful, fun, kind, calming content. So come relax with me. Make some tea. Drop that gas cylinder. You can set fire to your enemy's house another time. Introductions. Cis people who give their pronouns. Trans people. Nice freaking meme, bro. So yeah, we're gonna start at Nice, then travel all the way up to Fuskine, travel left to Mime, and then all the way up across the channel over to Bro. Honestly, the fact this isn't some sort of itinerary trip for some sort of 30s and younger Europe travel package, I'm very disappointed. How to put a potato on your head. 136,052 views. How to take a potato off your head. Only 6,667 views. Oh my god. That means 129,052 people right now. 7-year-old me sleeping with my DS under the bed. It's always that slight little eye opening up, just a little bit. Also waiting at least 5 seconds after the doors close that they've definitely walked away. Our exterminator left his notebook at our house today and literally this was all he wrote down. He's drawing a picture of the culprit so he knows who to look for. They all look differently. You gotta make sure you know who you're after. I'm sorry, you just, you look like a rat yourself, mate, so you just gotta make sure I'm going for the right one. I work at a doggy daycare, and our newest pup just finds the fluffiest nearby dog and naps on them all day.
Aw, choosing other people for its own benefit. He's gonna be a real good manager one day.
A perfect Friday night in 2010.
Oh, baby.
Nice trying to trigger my nostalgia, but I've evolved beyond such primitive escapism. I know the only reason I truly loved this sort of experience when I was a kid was because I didn't have a job at the time.
ADHD is so funny. It's like being possessed, but with myself.
Oh god, this is something psychologists should use to explain it to people. Me, desperately. Can we please get something done?
My inner demon, who is also me.
I should make one of those, yeah.
I went to adopt a kitten. I walked out with this 5-year-old gem instead. That is the ugliest thing to have wrapped around your neck or an accessory to any sort of jewelry I've ever seen. I think it would make a great cat, though. You should have it as a cat, not as jewelry. Yeah. I see where your problem is here? You went shopping for jewelry at a pound. But I can't be certain about my choices here. I might need some more time to peruse this. Please keep sending more images. Send more every day. Every hour if you could, please.
Are you winning, son?
My cat catching an insect.
Yeah, you are. Oh, you're always winning. Look at you. Look at you. You're winning. Look at you, little waddle. Oh, you're such a winning waddle.
Bro is fighting for his life right now.
Oh no, he's passed out. If only there was a warning for us all to be aware of this. Who could have foreseen this man would feel sleepy at this moment? His mommy is going to be so mad. This goose used her wings to protect an abandoned puppy from the cold. The puppy went to sleep and stopped shivering. That is incredibly beautiful. But I'm sorry, I don't care that it says peace is always an option. Look at the way that goose is looking up at us. You genuinely think it suddenly isn't thinking of just training this dog as some sort of weapon to commit mass chaos and destruction? This is like Thanos saving Gamora to be his protege fighter when he's, massacred half of her species. If you're looking for something to brighten your day, here's the sun. But also, here's a tiny bird that got little cardboard shoes to help straighten its toes, calling them Birdkenstocks. I truly love how a lot of medical devices for tiny animals are basically little crafting exercises that we'd give to little kids to promote creativity.
Just gonna get a little bit of tape and some cardboard, and bam!
What will be $200 to make and design for a human is like $2 at most for an animal. Brian Worst accepted your friend request. Right on Brian's timeline.
Suck it! Suck it!
Hey, here's a lollipop. Suck it!
I wish all people with cats a very pleasant.
Can I see them? I've got to make sure they're cats. Hello, I'm part of the Cat Verification Authority. It's the law. You're breaking the law. Rectify your risk of jail time. Send pics. Send pics of cat. Oh man, didn't know bro was chill like that. Someone please give this cat a surfboard. It must prove it is chill. After that, give it a skateboard to prove it is in fact radical. After that, give it a BMX bike to prove that it is fully sick. After that, give it to me to prove that it is. It's mine now. It's mine. My cat learns that the alarm sound means I wake up, and she snuggles on my chest right after. I've been setting my alarm 30 minutes early every day to give her more happy time.
Oh, so cute. God. I'll call an ambulance, but not for me. No, oh, yeah, definitely for me. Oh, God.
There was a cat. Long ago, there was a cat who swallowed a ball of yarn.
And when the cat had kittens, they all had sweaters on. That is a very adorable writing exercise. And as we all know, is exactly how cats are born. Through the cat's stomach.
Mother Flipper's living in a cinnamon toast crunch.
Sounds all fun and games until a kaiju comes around at 3 a.m. and decides to throw you in a volcano for 30 seconds. No, wait, I'm talking about Pop-Tarts. God, this looks like a Pop-Tart to me. This crow couple has been together for more than 12 years. She broke her beak 8 years ago in a collision with a car. He has patiently fed her and loved her since. They have babies every year, and she is an affectionate mother, and the entire flock protect her, living proof that compassion is not limited to humans. Look, probably not commission either. Snoop Dogg and Cookie Monster share a cookie in Paris at the Olympics. Unfortunately, Cookie Monster trusted Snoop Dogg to make the cookies. He then proceeded to break free from his, in this case, literal handler and cleared out nearly 40% of Paris's local bakeries. Macarons are now considered an elite rare delicacy. Dudes be like, I hate country music. My brother in Christ, where else are they supposed to make it? They can make it in the ocean, preferably away from anyone else having to hear it. Ha ha! I can't talk smack. I love country music. Stayed up till late. Go to sleep at 3 to 4-ish. Thunderstorm starts. Thunder so loud I wake up. I look outside. It's raining buckets. Get out of bed. Make a cup of yellow tea. Go back in. Blanket still warm. Sound of rain calms me. Feels cozy, man. Not gonna lie, I was reading this with the assumption that something crazy or terrible was going to happen like they always do with the green text. This really threw off my narrative idea. Imagine going onto 4chan just to tell everyone you had a pretty good night's sleep. That's what this is. My mom got me a cardboard cutout of my dog to take with me to college. Holy schnitzel, that is the best idea ever. Like, cardboard cutouts in general. What a great business. I honestly wish I had pets to be able to do this with. Overheard a child at the park today tell his sad friend, it's okay to be sad. Sad stands for secretly a dinosaur. Then he let out a big roar. That kid is going places. Hey, doctor, I think I have depression.
Well, you know what depression means? It means danger. Engineers pooped recently. Evacuating space station in orbit, NASA says.
What? Sorry, I was reading a headline.
Have you felt like a dinosaur recently?
In the dog world, humans are elves that routinely live to be 500 plus years old. Ugh, it scares me in perspective that this is actually a true sort of, perspective. I kinda hate it. I hate the knowledge that this is what it's like for dogs. Why can't they be elves too, man? Come on, give them pointier ears.
They live so long, but the good ones still bond with us for our entire lives. These immortals are so kind, we must be good friends to them.
That's such a sweet idea of what a dog is thinking. And now for some accuracy. Big dogs, small dogs. Look, this is often a lot like with just men who are very big in general too. They have no enemies. Everyone's scared of them to some degree, so they never really feel threatened or the need to act scary. Like, sure, that they might be screaming or grunting loudly at the gym, but, you know, if you actually went and approached them about something, they would be such generous, helpful people. And then you've got those who constantly feel like they're under threat. So they've got to bark at everything around them because, well, realistically, yes, anything around them could possibly body them with ease. An old drunk man told me to enjoy my life and have fun because I'm only 24 and I have so many years and so much life ahead of me. And then he went,
And you know what? In 10 years, when you're 34, you'll still be young and have your whole life ahead of you.
And it was really comforting to me. Hey, look, I've recently met a friend who's had about 5 restarts of their life in the last 7 years. It's like when you prestige in Call of Duty. You start all over again, but you also don't, and you start the game again with a lot of advantages. It's honestly very fun. I've been so scared to try it out, but I'm trying it out now. I'm studying into a whole new different career path, and you know what? It's great. Contrary to what social media tells you that you need to be a millionaire by your 30s, otherwise you're behind everyone else. No, you're fine. And honestly, anyone who tells you otherwise are just doubling down on their own fear not to make a different career choice, or are afraid to admit that they didn't actually need to sacrifice their entire youth for the career they have right now. Fun animal facts! Studies have shown that elephants' brains respond to humans in an almost identical way human brains respond to puppies. This has been used to conclude that elephants think humans are cute! That is absolutely the best thing ever, and I wish elephants just roamed the world as much as any other animals did. I mean, really, how cool of a world would it be if we just had lanes for elephants? Yes, they can rampage and be very destructive and dangerous, but that's just fine. It's fine, okay? Because they love us. That's not a dangerous precedent. Being a trans girl for over 4 years, being temporarily using a girly version of my boy name while I thought of a proper girl name. Figured it would be better at this point if my dad named me instead of trying to name myself. I have strained relationship with my mom because she reacted negatively to me being trans. Dad has always supported me, so I wanted him to give me my name. Sat down with my dad and asked him if he would give me my girl name. Dad was unsure because my mother was the one that named me originally. Told my dad that I love him more than anyone, so I want him to name me. Dad got emotional and teary-eyed and said okay. Dad named me Emily after his late mother. Happily accepted my new name and gave him a big hug. I feel like I've finally become a full girl after all these years. Okay, yes, this is really sweet and wholesome, but could you... Sorry. Imagine if during this very wholesome, teary-eyed moment, the father thinks of a name, and Opie's response is, "Oh, Emily! Thanks. OMG. My 94-year-old grandpa just called me for the first time on FaceTime tonight. We talked for a bit and said goodbye, and he thought he hung up, but he didn't. I stayed on the line for a bit, and I could hear him in the room laughing.
Oh, that was so much fun.
I told my dog to stop licking the floor, and he replied,
Criticism, like rain, may dampen the spirit, yet from such showers, the soul's garden blooms even brighter.
woof, 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 woof.
Frog is here. Don't be sad. Things will be okay. You just let Froggy know who did this to you. Froggy won't hurt them. Froggy will just play Frogger with them. And Froggy will make them lose.
I put googly eyes on my trash can, and now it looks concerned whenever it starts getting full.
Oh, wow, you sure eat a lot, don't you, buddy? Man. Woo, wait.
Just a trash can with some sort of AI sentience that criticizes you on your food choices after you eat.
Hey, buddy, you make me look any more fat and bloated with all this trash in me. You're gonna start making me look like a mirror more than a bin. Come on, throw me out.
Mother, can you come out? Yeah, give me a minute. Mom, I'm gay.
I know that's silly.
Come out to the car. Car, I'm gay. I don't have a son, and I don't plan to, but I want you to be my son. Me explaining a song I heard years ago, only knowing the melody. Google.
What do you... Do. You know, I tried to help you out with this. We created a whole AI search engine, but what did you all do? No, you ridiculed it. You ridiculed it on its baby steps. We were trying. We were doing...
I bring a sort of
Got any grapes?
vibe to the lemonade stand that the man running the stand don't really like. You know, I'm really happy that this reference has stood the test of time. If it doesn't become a classical song the same way that, you know, Hot Cross Buns does in society, then I think we failed. And I think we should just start again.
You will find joy again. Healing takes time.
I overcame my danger engineers pooped recently evacuating the space station in orbit, NASA says, and went for a hike. It's the small things. This is really well done, but I also like to imagine that this person now has the superpower where if they take a selfie and point to somewhere at the same time, they teleport there. Just make sure wherever that finger is pointing, it's accurate. I need to bond with my male cat, but I don't know what men do for fun. Anyways, I took him to Home Depot. Well, clearly your cat is having the time of its life, so well done. You did it right! Adult me having a bad day. Kind woman in the grocery store calling me honey.
I am sweet.
Oh yeah, I'll def hop on later.
The state I found bro in. Bro, is it past your bedtime?
No, Mom! Bro, no.
My kid just texted me, wiener dog? Hot dog? What? Okay. It's code for I want to come home, but I want it to be your fault. Any random emoji when we're not texting each other will work. Oh my god, this is a genius parenting trick. Wow, what a way to encourage our kids to not want to have to go out to dangerous parties. You literally give them an out where they don't have to, like, be embarrassed for not wanting to be there. He was supposed to be staying the night with a friend, so I was concerned when I got this text after I've already gone to bed. I called him and told him, you were supposed to unload the dishwasher before you left. Now you've lost your privilege of spending the night. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Have your stuff gathered up. He got in the car and I asked what's up. He said his friend's grandpa was making him feel uncomfortable, but he didn't know how to tell the friend he wanted to leave, and he thanked me for getting him out of there. Oh my god, I wish I had this sort of protocol established with my parents when I was young. My 10-plus-year-old dog likes to sleep on my legs. I made her this out of some of my old jeans for her to sleep on while I'm at work. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh no, you gotta keep looking at this. Come on, really? Really absorb what this is. You really think your job is tough? Well, compared to what we do, we're sure you're right. Most jobs have difficult aspects to them. Kudos to you for sticking with it. Remember, if someone thought your job was truly useless, they wouldn't keep returning to you to be served. Just a man feeding a kitten on the subway. Don't worry, folks, nothing to see here. It's just something really freaking adorable. The absolute goat of all insects. Never hurt no one. Never scared no one. Doesn't sting. Doesn't bite. Feeling sad? There for you. Feeling lonely? Got your back. Need a friend? You already know. Never did a thing but earn the right to have your undying love and utmost respect. Yeah, I don't think there's any other kind of insect in the world where one sees it and is as just brightens their day as much as a ladybug can. I came home drunk last night and got way too excited to see my cat. It hasn't blinked in 10 hours. I think it's still traumatized. He's probably thinking about how much he loves me. She stabbed me in the stomach. I love you. You're probably thinking, you don't even know me. But if people can hate for no reason, I can love. So yeah. Frick you, you beautiful soul! You stupid idiot thinking you can't be loved? You're so dumb, I love you. When a young fan with Down syndrome got too excited when meeting his favorite band, Maroon 5, it triggered a panic attack. So the entire band decided to lay down with him and just hang out until he felt better. I love that the angle of this image makes it look like they're all Spider-Man.
Minimalism is a scam created by Big Small to sell more or less.
Oh my god, they have thoughts! That's a thought they had, and I read it.
Whoa. My mind right now, it is at its current state. Whoa. I bought this blanket and waited for weeks.
He finally sat inside it.
It only took for the meme to be outdated by about a decade for it to happen. Well done. On the days you only have 40% and you give 40%, you gave 100%. Goddamn, that's a really great point. Wow. I'm actually gonna absorb that one. I'm plucking that one and putting it into my actual conscience like I'm stealing a meme. Thank you, sir. I will in fact take that one and add it to my repertoire. This kid, probably 8-10 years old, asked politely if he could pet my dog. I said yes. After he pet her, he hopped on his bike, popped a wheelie, and said,
"That was for you. Thanks for letting me pet your dog."
Highlight of my day, to be honest. My PIN number to this day is my second grade best friend's birthday. There are people I don't talk to anymore whose families are still in my prayers. There are shirts I wear to bed from exes of 8 years ago who are married now with kids. And I haven't found a macaroni salad recipe better than my college boyfriend's mom's. Our lives are made up of so many people, and when people become parts of our lives, some parts remain long after they leave. Just like an STD. And in the same exact way, it's comforting to know there are so many lives you're still still a part of that you have no idea about. My sister proposed to her girlfriend today, and look at that older woman's reaction. Aww, oh, look at her. She's going stiff. Oh, she's flopped off the chair. Oh, she had a heart attack. Oh, no. So I sold my daughter's slide yesterday on Facebook Marketplace. I asked the buyer, how old are your kids? She giggled and said,
No, it's for my pugs. They love to go up and down a slide.
we are all mothers in our own way. Made my day. Okay, you know what's insane though? Is that they'll probably create a dog version of this that is literally just a kid's toy, but then charge it like an extra $100 because, you know, pet parents, whew, they'll spend the money. My golden found her rubber pacifier she had lost as a puppy. It's such a cute little smile on it too. And I guarantee it was not at all sanitized when the dog found it. Just like everything the dog puts in its mouth. The idea that your friends won't like you if you're too weird is wrong. For example, one time I told a friend whenever I was losing my mind, I lay down on the floor under my desk and stared at it until I was better. And next time she visited me, she taped a bag of salami snacks to the underside of my desk with a message saying, "Going insane all by yourself, handsome?" Which I only saw months later when I had a breakdown. That's friendship. It's funny because it's clearly like a little prank that the friend did, but it was a prank that everyone could love and laugh at. My cat has been weighing himself 20 times a day on the Fitbit scale. The Fitbit is dutifully logging it. I'm sorry, that's beautiful. I love this so much. My son begged me for this stupid shark at the souvenir shop, then photobombed my pic. It's now my favorite picture from our visit to the Oregon coast. It's a great example of the smiling face your kid had but didn't want to bother being in the photo. Vintage brown waistcoat.
Thank you for selling it to me. You've made my Halloween. See picture for a reason.
After not seeing my dog in 5 months, I Skyped with him last night. My mom sent me this after we disconnected.
Oh no. I think I'm becoming the woman who saw the woman propose.
Are you going to sleep?
Yes, now shut up.
Actually, just let me remind you of the joke you made today that everybody enjoyed.
Yeah, God, I'm so hilarious.
You have been visited by Sleepy Doggo. You must now get a good night's sleep. Sleep well.
So I don't understand why these cats are reacting like this to these things, but for some reason weird smells cause cats to squint their eyes like they're trying to read some tiny text.
Please, 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 help me find more cats smelling a smelly smell.
Like, damn, I didn't realize people love squinting cats so much. Gonna tell y'all what I can hear now that I got my hearing aids. Birds! They chirp and it's so beautiful. Faraway cow moos. Oh, my friend has this in his backyard, and to say I cried is an understatement. It's literally just a little tiny waterfall pond stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. You ever just suddenly realize how privileged you are for things that are the bare minimum of human existence? Like, they're just such a bare bones thing to you? Damn. I'm really gonna appreciate streams more. Let's never forget, Keanu Reeves has rejected 6 millionaire contracts with Marvel, but didn't turn down 2 requests to participate in the SpongeBob movie. I love how he just looks more Jesus when he's surrounded in a hay bale.
Oh, got me sleeping.
Dad, get out of here. You ain't sleeping. Ain't nobody take that picture but you.
Squirrel took it.
All of humanity. Teachers who genuinely love their job. I'm telling y'all people, we gotta pay teachers the same way we pay scientists and doctors. They are literally the foundation of us being good, decent human beings, both in what we pursue in life and how we treat others. All those things that you wish someone would have told you when you were struggling mean that you know the perfect things to say to someone who is struggling now. Ew. How dare you put that responsibility on me? I want someone to solve my problems. I don't want to have to try to solve others just because I know how to. Ugh. I threw an empty plastic Easter egg at Tim for him to play with, but he just solemnly held onto it, thinking deeply about his newfound responsibility.
Oh man, I'm never gonna afford that jet ski now. I didn't ask to be a parent. This is... Oh, come on, man.
No one. That one person. Oh no, it's me! Oh no! Tomatoes? Blech. Oh, I don't like them on their own. They're gross.
Is this a sauce of tomato? The literal same flavor and consistency on anything else? Oh, don't mind if I do.
My parents are watching my dog while I'm out of town. There are tornado warnings, and my dad sent me this picture to let me know my dog will be safe. I love how the dog has no idea what's going on, but it trusts you. It trusts that you know what is good for it. Fell asleep next to my wife, woke up next to this guy.
Oh my god, your wife turned into a little kitty!
That's a close call. She could have turned into a worm, and that would have really tested your relationship. My coworker's daughter found out what he does for a living. Then she made him wings so he would be safe. It's been 3 months now, and he hasn't went to work without them on. Well, yeah, I mean, if your child gives something to you, that's part of your work uniform now. You have to wear it. It's a binding contract. It's the price you pay for bringing them into the hellscape that is our reality. You made them exist, and now you have to do whatever they ask of you.